Danny, fight number 6 coming up. Got to go down to the old smoke, Danny Wright.
Yeah.
Only at the Hilton as well.
I know, yeah, posh one, isn't it?
Very posh.
Fair. So, yeah.
And we've got an opponent?
I have, yeah, Chris Hadaway at the minute. That's who penciled in, but you never know, it can always change, can't it?
And what's that going to be, just a 6-rounder, mate?
6-rounder, yeah.
And how are you finding it, mate? How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I feel fit enough to do 8 or 10, do you know what I mean? I'm feeling top shape, but just taking the little steps as we keep going. It's a good platform, you know, to show my skills onto a different audience. And
is this the first time you've not sparred a world champion before a fight, though?
No, it's a European champion this time.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Stepping down, you're stepping up and you're stepping down with your opponents.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll just... I mix it with everyone and everyone. If we get a phone call, I'll go and do the rounds.
Was it Stephen Daniel?
Stephen Daniel,
yeah. Who's massive as a
big
welterweight.
Yeah, he's a big guy, man.
I mean, even if he was a light middleweight, even if he was a middleweight, I don't think he'd look out of place, would he?
Well, no, I mean, now when he's been like, obviously, like cutting, trimming up, he leans down really, you know, really well. Like, but up top he's a big guy and he's got a very big frame. But you know what I mean? I've been enjoying the sparring in there. It's been really good. It's been really good experience, you know, getting with someone like that who's big, who's awkward, who's, you know what I mean? He's just another good style to mix it with.
So will that be your last fight before Christmas, or will you?
No, I'll be out again 100%. Hopefully on the VIP show. Hopefully, if he's talking another one in
December the 9th.
Yeah, December the 9th, and I'll be out on that 100%.
You're a busy kid, eh?
I say I want to, you know, keep staying in the gym, keep staying busy, and get these like this next year out of the way, especially. Do you know what I mean? Like learning, get this learning phase over, and I'm looking forward to, you know, pushing on to getting some titles. Do you know what I mean? I want to be in the mix and getting the recognition.
Well, obviously there was a title fight at the weekend with 2 kids that you know really well in Tyrone Nurse and Jack Capsule. You sparred both of them on several occasions, and Tyrone you've got a long history with because you were sparring him as an amateur, weren't you?
Yeah.
And did that go the way you thought it was going to go?
It was an odd one. I thought. Well, the way I thought it was going to go was, if Tyrone would have kept it long, it could have nicked rounds, and if Thingy would have been lazy, Cattrall would have been lazy in the fight, then Nurse could have nicked some rounds. But Nurse got too close to him, and Cattrall wasn't lazy. Cattrall put a graft in and bullied him really, and like, I was there, and you could just see the difference in when the shots was landing, like. Tyrone would be picking away, and next minute Jack had explode on him and throw some nice clean shots and catch him close, and he was staying in the pocket too much. He didn't use his skills or his feet. I
spoke to Tyrone after the fight, and he was gutted because he didn't do what he'd been planning on doing, what his corner wanted him to do.
I think sometimes like fights just go a certain way, don't they? And you just fall into it. It's like you just fell into the fight, and the fight took shape the way it was going to be. It was a bit of a physically grueling fight as well, I thought, the way it was.
But I mean, I think Tyrone's shown he's got an unbelievable chin.
Yeah.
Because I think in that 12th round, there was some shots thrown at him.
Through the fight, there were some shots that landed, you know.
Yeah, but so late in the fight, to be tagged with shots like that, which ripped his head back, and then he came back throwing himself, and I was just...
Well, he's a tough guy, and I mean, I think respect to them both. Anyway, they're both top lads. Really are nice guys, top champions. And Tyrone will definitely come again because he's not easy to beat, is it?
No,
do you know what I mean?
But I know he was because everyone thought he was going to try and keep out long range, and as he didn't, you know, he sort of like fell into Jack Captrall's fight. You know,
100% he did. 100% he was staying in the pocket far too long. And trying to pick away, but that wasn't working. He wasn't landing the telling shots, whereas Jack, every single time he exploded, he just hit him on the guard, he bounced Nurse back, do you know what I mean? So, and that's what looks to be the difference.
Do you know, have you found since you've been a pro, you've had to adapt, because you tend to have a very, a styling that's based on a high work rate, and you don't give anyone room or any time to breathe. Do you find now you go and do start
I've had to relax a lot more. I've had to relax a lot more when I've been boxing. At the end of the day, like when I'm in the ring and I'm sparring, and that people think that I'm going to be able to keep that tempo up, but I do keep that tempo.
Well, I've seen it.
I have a good engine in there. Do you know what I mean? But the way I've tried to change it is I've got to start trying to sit down more on the punches and looking for them, setting them bigger shots up, do you know what I mean, and perfecting them heavier shots.
Well, I've always said I don't think you're the biggest natural single shot puncher out there, but what you do is when you do hurt someone, you're on them straight away and you'll follow that single shot up with 4, 5, 6 others.
Yeah, that's it, and I think that's I've known always that in the back of my head anyway. I might not be, Golovkin, do you know what I mean? But not many people are. I know how to look throw shots, and I know when I've got someone how to just stick it on them. And there's different ways of hurting people and wearing people down, and you know what I mean? It's just about doing that.
You've got Chris Hathaway, like you say. We all know how tough he is. Very, very durable. Very rarely gets stopped. So you're looking like you're trying to make a statement?
100%, yeah, 100%. Every time I get in there, I want to...
Because you'll have Frank one of eyes on you there, won't you?
I say, yeah, I want to impress. I've been training hard in the gym. I want to put on a good show.
And hopefully there'll be a lot of important people in the boxing world there watching you.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's going to be a cracking show that night.
As long as the main thing is, as long as the boxing's together, I think this will come over 6 I'm a nightmare. You know what I mean? The longer these fights start to go, and the more I'm putting in the gym, which I'm always in the gym. I'm always working hard. I'm always working on different things. And the longer these fights go, I think you'll see me getting better and better and better.
So watch your space on it.
Too right, yeah, definitely.
Alright, Danny, take care, mate.
Cheers, nice one,
Put your head off there a bit, sorry, mate.